Hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we're going to be talking about BRP Can-Am on-road clothing. Now I know what you're saying. Coach Bob, are you turning into like the fashion, connoisseur kind of guy? No, I'm really not. This is in response to a comment that I received here recently from Shelly Bula. And I'll share the comment right here. This was when we were talking about, are you a biker or motorcyclist? She says, our little group has 3 Spyders, 2 Indians, and 3 to 5 Harleys. We all consider ourselves bikers, but not old school. No one wears a beanie helmet. That's good news. And it says, Can-Am has really missed the mark by not making gear to match our bikes. To which I responded to that comment saying that yes, Can-Am has missed that mark, and I will do my best to get some Can-Am gear and review it for you and tell you what it is, because you don't really get a chance to see this stuff in stores. It's either off-road stuff or they just don't have any. The online descriptions, I'm going to tell you, for the clothes seem to be a little better than they were for the jacket that I reviewed this past Saturday. By the way, great response to the jacket review. I really do appreciate it. All the comments. I know that Can-Am On-Road also appreciates it. The more we are involved in this channel, the more you can have direct impact on what BRP does as far as gear and development and all that stuff. This is one of the many ways they can communicate with you. So make sure you like those comments up if you've got something going on. It's great if you stay on topic, but if you don't stay on topic, ask a question down below. It's okay. Also, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss anything. And if you don't even have a comment, if you don't have anything, just write tickle, tickle, goochie, goochie, goo, whatever. Tickle the algorithm, get us moved up. We need the comments. So let me grab some shirts. I'm wearing one of them. We'll talk about this one last, but I'm going to go grab some shirts and I'm going to show them to you. Will I model them all? Probably not, but I can give you a good idea of what these things look like, and they all look great, by the way. I'll go ahead and let the cat out of the bag on that. I'm going to change the camera angle so I'll have a little more room to show you things. So let's get that going and show you some of this gear. I'll have the all the links and SKU numbers so that if you want to order any of this stuff, you can order it online and you will have a good idea of what it's all about. All right, had to get the old microphone and everything all reconfigured here. Didn't take but a minute, but I want you to know that as I've done this, that when you ask a question like this, I do take it seriously. I want to get you the information because it is important to me that there not be a gap between what I do and what you ask. I want you to get you the information you really, really need. So the first shirt that we're going to have, this is a long sleeve. Let me pull up my description here. As I do this, I'm going to be bringing this stuff up on the website because I want to make sure that I give you the proper information here. So this shirt here is going to be the men's LS James t-shirt. Now, when I say t-shirt, we always think, a hot cotton or whatever. One of the things that I really like about t-shirts, generally speaking, I don't like my shirts to fit like super baggy, but I don't want them like skin tight either. I want them to have a feel to them that I fit in the shirt and the shirt moves with me. It's not just this bag hanging on me. And one of the complaints that I have with virtually every clothing line, I'm 6'2". Yeah, I'm that tall. I'm 6'2", but I'm long-waisted. And so, one of the problems I have is t-shirts, they really only come to the top of my belt line. And if I bend over at 60 years old, it might not be something you want to see, if you know what I'm saying. I appreciate a shirt that is a little bit longer in the waist, and the Can-Am shirts, they are. And I really, really like them. So let's talk about the material and that stuff. As anyone who knows me, I am so picky about everything. It is unbelievable. Perfectionist. I like everything a certain way. And if I buy a shirt and I don't like it, and if I order it, I'll just throw the thing in the garbage. I'll cut it up and use it for a car rag. Drives Coach Vic crazy. She goes, you just bought that. I'm like, yeah, but it sucks. This stuff, I'm going to tell you, and I don't want you to think, Coach Bob, you're just telling me everything that BRP does is great. No, I'm not telling you that. No. What I am telling you, though, is these clothes are nice. These are nice. And I'm very, very impressed. The men's LS James t-shirt, I'll have the SKU number and all that somewhere, and you'll be able to have a link down below for you to buy it. It can be a base layer for cold weather conditions or just comfortable to wear. Great looking logo on it. Cotton polyester blend, soft, cozy with ribbed cuffs, waistband is secure fit. That's what I really, really like. That's what I was telling you about. And the motorsport inspired graphics on the chest, the back, and down the sleeves. This shirt, it's warm outside right now, so I don't really get to wear this one, but I really like it. So here's the front of it. So it says, "We can all ride." So on the back, it says Can-Am, 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 and then on-road division. It has the block letters with the Can-Am globe on one sleeve. It's going to be easier to just show you the sleeves with me wearing it. So we'll just put it on over this t-shirt. All right, so I got it over the t-shirt. But anyway, so here you go. So you can see Can-Am right here with just the open font, the bars there, and then Can-Am with the block cut out, and then the Can-Am globe. Very cool. You know, the cool mornings that we have here, if I'm going to drink my coffee in the garage right now, you know, I have this thing hanging on a hook. I just grab it and throw it on that, or what I'm going to show you next. So the shirt I'm going to show you now is the men's Atmos jersey. That's ATMOS. Now, this jersey is pretty darn nice. I'm going to tell you my likes and dislikes about this jersey because I did have a little issue with it, and this is the only article of clothing that I had an issue with, but I want to tell you exactly what I experienced. So here it is. It looks great. So Can-Am Street Research Division, very, very cool. You can see that this is a two-color jersey, obviously the kind of gold or greenish, I'm colorblind on that spectrum, and the dark sleeve. Now the issue I had with this is when I got this shirt, it had some like dark marks. It just looked like maybe it had been in a box with dust on it. And what it was the sleeves, the material, the dye was not really color fast. What I did is I hand washed this jersey so that the color, it would bleed off whatever was going to bleed off in the sleeves. And it ended up not looking any different. And now it doesn't bleed when I wet it. But when I first got it, I did have to bleed off that color in the dark sleeve. So I don't know if that was just a one-off jersey issue that they had with this, or if it's something that you're going to experience. But if you do order this jersey, make sure you hand wash this first. I don't know that it would be a problem if the dark color would bleed onto the yellow, but that's what I did. I just hand washed the sleeves. It's not the only jersey I've ever had do that, but it did it, so be aware of it. This jersey's super lightweight. It is called a jacquard knit, a highly breathable bonded hem at the collar and a bottom hem. And it's a jersey fabric that's cool and dry. And it is. I've worn it in some really, really hot weather. The jersey looks great, feels great. And now that I've hand washed it once, it doesn't bleed. And if it looks dirty, it's because it's dirty. I've been wearing it. But the jersey's super duper nice. Also, one thing I want to show you on the t-shirt. This is a nice touch. These little touches that I really, really like. The Can-Am logo is sewn on a actual tag around the lower hem. Very, very nice touch. High quality, really nice. This is the men's Can-Am signature hoodie. Soft cotton hoodie. It's got your hoodie pocket like they all have. Knit ribbing at the cuffs and at the hem for a secure fit, draw cord, and high density screen painted logos. This thing is top dog. I'm going to tell you, it really is. For guys that were saying they wanted some high vis stuff, here's some high vis stuff for you. Now, the back is just a hoodie. The sleeves are just a hoodie. So all it has is Can-Am written on the front, and again, nice sewn in badging in the hoodie pocket. Another thing that I thought was a super nice touch to keep the color scheme going on. Yes, the ends of the strings. Oh yeah, it's all tied together. You see what I'm saying? Very nice touch. And that was one of the things that I've been very impressed about all of the Can-Am clothing line is everything has that touch. It's like when you go to a really nice store that sells cool things. You know, it's the difference between buying the knockoff tennis shoe at Walmart or actually going into the Vans store and buying the Vans. The Vans have the nice stitching and all the seams and everything. I mean, everything on this thing, all of the stitching, all of the seams look absolutely wonderful. All right, now I'm going to show you the shirt that I'm wearing. This is called the Men's Rob t-shirt. You know, actually, hopefully they'll have like the Men's Coach Bob t-shirt. Yeah, anyway, maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I really, really like this t-shirt. I wear it a lot. When it's dirty, I ask Coach Vic where it is because I like the way it fits big time. Here's what it does. It just says Can-Am on the front with the We Can All Ride logo right there. Sleeves are form-fitting. It's that polyester cotton blend, so it's nice and soft, but form-fitting. Again, the stitched in. You can see the design on the back of it. Really, really, really like this shirt. See if I can show you what I'm talking about. This right here. Most shirts that I wear, they come up to here. Look at that. That's what I really, really like about it. You know, when I was younger, I wouldn't mind showing my behind, but now that I'm older, yeah, I think I'd rather have a little bit longer t-shirt. So thank you, Can-Am, and the world thanks you as well. All right, well, I'm going to show you the last piece here, and this is Coach Vic's personal favorite. This is the men's Can-Am Signature Crew Fleece. Yes. You know, when I pulled this thing out and I reached inside and I felt that nice soft fleece lining as opposed to a traditional cotton sweatshirt lining, I was blown away. The tag is sewn on there. The seam work is absolutely beautiful. Love the old stitching. This is how sweatshirts when I was a boy always had the little cross stitching right there in there. And then they always had that little extra panel around the neck right there. And that's just how the shirts were when I was a boy. Man, to find somebody that's still doing that. But again, when you look at all the stitching and everything, and as particular as I am, I was blown away with this. It simply says Can-Am on the front. There's nothing else on the shirt at all except the sewn in badge. It's a nice, I'm going to say it's a light gray. It looks really, really good. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put this thing on. So here it is. Now don't blame BRP. I'm not a model. I'm not one of them guys. But I'll tell you, this right here, you can see that when you pull them up, they're not so tight, but they retain. Everything on this feels good. It just fits. I'm a true large. Everything I wear is a large. All of these shirts fit perfectly from the sternum up as a perfect large. From the sternum down, they fit better than any shirt that I've had because of the length. And I'm going to tell you, I've got these shirts. I plan on getting some more. I really like them. I'm going to order every Can-Am on-road t-shirt that looks a little different than that, even maybe that shirt in another color. But I'm going to order pretty much every Can-Am on-road t-shirt that I can get because I just simply like the shirts. Even if they didn't say Can-Am on them, I just like the shirts. All right, well, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Coach Bob, man, you really like this stuff. Or are you a shill? No, I really like this stuff. So I don't want to turn this into an infomercial or a commercial because that was never the intent. This is simply information. Now I believe that you can go out and you can order something with a little peace of mind, knowing that someone else has gone down that road. And now you don't have to worry about getting something and going, man, this is garbage. This stuff is junk. I don't want you to feel that way. Now you can order it with some confidence, and you know what? I'm confident enough that you're going to like it, that you can leave public messages when you get them in and tell me how you feel about the gear. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. It's Coach Vic.
This is the best shirt right here. It's nice and cozy on the inside.
Ooh.
I'm going to get me one of these. This is my favorite shirt. I mean, I like all the sweatshirts he's been talking about, all the fleeces. They all look really, really good. But I like this because I want a sweatshirt without a hoodie.
This is the shirt that, I come in the house and the AC will be down and Coach Vic will have her cold spell because, right, she turns it up to 80 and then down to 60.
Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Yeah. And I come in And what has she got on? This. So
That's a cozy shirt.
so that's when you know
That's a
that.
great shirt when you go for a ride all day long and you get wet in the rain. You go to the hotel room and they put this on. Comfy.
Yes.
Or when you're just hanging out, going out for the day. You don't have to go for a ride. Just a good everyday shirt. So this is the one you have to buy.
So Coach Vic, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, you were brutally honest about the jacket, what you did like and what you did not like.
Mm-hmm.
So my question for you, and I'm going to turn this microphone around so it will hear you better. So my question for you, you've seen the short sleeve t-shirt, the long sleeve t-shirt, the jersey, the hoodie, and the fleece. Do you have any criticism, anything style-wise, fashion-wise, quality-wise that you don't like?
No, I like all the shirts. I like everything about all the shirts, and no criticism. I even like one of the shirts had little cool seams here on the, forget what shirt it was, that had little cool sewing stitches here. I thought was pretty cool. But no, I have no complaints on the shirts.
Right. The only issue that I found that I shared with them was that the sleeves on the jersey bled a little bit, and I hand washed it to get that dark color out so it wouldn't bleed.
I didn't know that.
But other than that,
But I like them all, yeah.
everything was, I mean,
Yeah, this is the one.
yeah, this shirt here.
This one, I mean, let me open it.
Let her open it like a present.
This one here looks really good on. This one looked really good on Coach Bob. And I like the back. I thought the back was really cool.
That was the
And-
t-shirt that I was wearing. And it says, I didn't even
Oh,
realize.
I like the, this
It
I
says
really
the
like.
week and all ride and
Yeah,
on
that I
road.
really liked.
See, and did you notice, right? Now, when it says week and all ride, notice the E's are backwards to look like what number?
Three.
Three.
Yeah, I
Three
noticed
wheels.
that.
Isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
Yeah, I noticed that. For some reason, with this shirt on, I like the way it was sewn on the sleeve up here. Yeah, I like the way that was sewn on the top.
It just looks good on. I mean, the shape of the shirt around your shoulders, everything on these things look great.
Anyway, I like them all. I got to get back to doing my business. But yeah, all the shirts are A+.
All right, so there you have it. A fleece, a hoodie, a long sleeve t-shirt, a short sleeve t-shirt, and a jersey. That's pretty much every kind of shirt they have. Now you've seen them all, you can make an informed decision as to what you want to do. So as they say in the business, that's another one in the books. So do me a favor until next time. Yes, you go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, go get you a shirt, whatever it says, just go get you a shirt. You need one. You got to be nice and toasty. All right, we'll see you on the road real soon.